PO officer, our respected principal of the Sairam College, Dr. K. Prabhumaran sir, our beloved head of the department, Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Dr. V. Lata, and all the participants and staff members to this grand occasion. Our respected principal of the college, Dr. K. Prabhumaran sir, our beloved head of the department, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Dr. V. Lata, all the participants and staff members to this grand occasion. Respect gives glory, and glory gives fortune. Now I request everyone to place praise for the Tamil Tag only.
எக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த ஜாதியனன் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரையுடன் அத்திலக வாசனை போல இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் வழக்க இருந்த
Now, I would like to call upon the head of the department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. V. Lata, to deliver the message. One light can change the mind. One light can change the power. To begin the event with the spirit of positivity, I request all dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp. Please, sir, please, ma'am. Now I like to call upon Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Dr. V. Lata ma'am, to deliver the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
Very good morning to all present here. On behalf of Department of Computer Science and Engineering, I am doing all for the IEEE technically sponsored financial conference on computational science and technology. Respected dignitaries, our CEO, principal, keynote speakers, session chairs, guest of honors, committee members, staff coordinators, student coordinators, and all the participants present here. Once again, a very good morning to all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to start the auspicious day by welcoming everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the eminent speakers for today's event, our proud alumni, Mr. Sampath Kumar Veeraraghavan, Global Chair, ICCST Humanitarian Activities Committee, and Dr. K. Hoy, Director, Institute of Computer Science and Digital Innovations, UCSI University, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and Dr. Tata Sudhakar, Scientist, G, Head OOS, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. Welcome you all. I will take immense pleasure and welcome our dynamic chairman and CEO of Saram Institutions, Sri Prakash Leo Muthu, and our welcome sir. I welcome our principal, Dr. Kurkumaran, on raising this occasion. Welcome, sir. I would like to extend my welcome to all the external session chairs, keynote speakers, internal session chairs, operating committee members, staff coordinators, and different coordinators. I will also welcome all the participants and staff members who have joined us to be part of this conference. And we have received more than 450 papers for this conference, out of which we have shortlisted 250. I hope this 2 days will give more insights about most of the technologies this current scenario. I once again welcome you all for this inauguration function.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Mr. Sampath Kumar Veeraraghavan, our proud alumni of Department of CSE, Sri Sai Engineering College, is a globally renowned technologist, best known for his technological innovations in addressing global humanitarian and sustainable development challenges. He is a recent technology and business leader with over 15 years of experience in the top 500 Fortune companies. He is the founder and president of the Brahman, a humanitarian program delivering next generation social innovations to achieve sustainable development goals and benefit marginalized communities globally. He serves as a global chair of the 2021 to 2022 IEEE Humanitarian Activities Committee. In this role, he spearheads the global strategy and portfolio of sustainable development and humanitarian engineering programs to deliver impactful programs to engage and benefit 400K plus IEEE members. He currently chairs the IEEE Standards 2021 to 2022 Conference Sustainability Global Efforts. He is honored with numerous global awards for his leadership and technical excellence in delivering innovative technologies. He was recently honored with one of the top global awards, the 2020 IEEE Theodore W. Hisse Professional Award. He has authored and published 30 plus research publications and taught leadership articles in leading global conferences, journals, and magazines. I kindly request Mr. Sampath Kumar Veeraraghavan to deliver the inaugural address. Please, sir.
Thank you. Quite excited to join this morning with you all and midnight for me from Boston. So first of all, a huge, congratulations to the dynamic leadership of Sairam under the great leadership of my dear friend Sai Prakash Leo Muthu, and the wonderful my home department, computer science engineering department. So quite delighted to join along with other dignitaries today, Dr. Alan from Malaysia, and as well as from Dr. Tata Sudhakaran sir there as well. So I think I'm going to keep my
check audio கேக்குறீங்க.
About now, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. So sorry about the technical glitch. So I think why this conference is very important is that two reasons. One, post-pandemic right now, I think there's a tremendous opportunity to leverage various forms of computational technology, whether we are talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, or big data analytics, you name it, right? All this computational technology is going to play a vital role in addressing key sustainable development challenges. So as the student out there, I think you should leverage this opportunity to see how best you could actually start putting your skills into, solving critical socially relevant challenges. In fact, 2 decades back, when I was there at Soiram, nearly when I started my project, where I was trying to, develop an artificial intelligence system to detect autism. It was not an easy, journey then, because one, we didn't know about whether we could apply such kind of an emerging technology, which is still nascent in the stage, to solve some of these critical challenges in healthcare. But 20 years later now, having delivered some of the path-breaking innovations and led programs over 160 countries throughout the world, I think I can confidently say that I think as an engineer, I think you should try to find avenues where you could broaden your impact. And along that line, I am delighted to see that Sairam has been constantly investing heavy on, addressing the social sustainable development innovations through social innovations program. So I think, for all the participants, researchers out there who is participating in this conference, I think like, while as a, practitioner, we always take, pride and, delivering products, pursuing research, doing publications. I think what's even more important, given the pandemic situation right now, is how could you leverage or apply your, research solutions to, to pragmatic problems in the real space domain. That's where I think the social innovations offers a tremendous opportunities out there. So I think, one call out here is that, while we are living in the age of, personalization, we have migrated from the age of, mass productization. Whether it be like you watching, a song in YouTube, or you are seeing your favorite movie in Netflix, or you are trying to go from, between two different spots within your city, wherever you talk today, I think machine learning is completely integrated, in part of your day-to-day activities. If you have a smartwatch, needless to say that, it completely kind of tracks your activity, right from, the number of steps you take every day, and accounting with various personalization signals actually. While this is amazing that, artificial intelligence is truly, revolutionizing the way how we kind of think, how we kind of, live, integrate and play. It's also equally worrying because if you look at, about the world statistics, about 50% of Earth population is still connected to the internet, and about 4 billion people, don't have access to, clean water. I mean, about 40%, I would say 40% of the Earth population don't have access to clean water. And again, 4 billion people yet to have, access to clean resources, and about close to over a billion people don't have access to, proper nutritional food, and they live below the poverty line. So think about the magnitude of the impact that you could bring it to the table, right? I mean, so that's where I think the computational science and technology is going to play a very vital role. So I think, I heard more than 200 papers are being presented in this, in this inaugural conference, which is a pretty high bar, given the standards of various IEEE conferences. So I think for all the, students, participants, and practitioners out there who's contributing to the success of this conference, I think definitely think through, take an opportunity to think through how you could actually leverage your research or your skill set to benefit the larger good, actually, which is, I think, in a way, is the larger mission of global organizations like IEEE, just to foster technological innovations and excellence for the benefit of humanity. So with that brief note, quite excited to join with you all this morning. And again, my heartiest congratulations to the computer science department, spearheaded by Professor Lata and her team. And again, a huge appreciation and best wishes to all the participants and, guests. And, as I said earlier in many of the talks that I've addressed at Sairam, if you have a passion that you wanted to contribute to a larger good, contact us. There's going to be some exciting programs we're going to deliver later this year. So as a alumni, as well as a, mentor for some of the students at Sairam, I'm happy to guide you all and help you in whatever it's your aspiration to become a shining star in the computational science and technology spectrum. So with that brief note, thanks to again to Sai Prakash, my dear friend, for scaling Sairam to greater heights, and looking forward to see this conference scale up to greater heights every year, and it becomes such an important milestone in the history of Sairam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Associate Professor Dr. K. Booth is currently working as a director. Associate Professor Dr. K. Booth is currently working as a director at Institute of Computer Science and Digital Innovation, UCSI University, Malaysia. He has completed PhD degree at Sheffield Hallam University, United Kingdom in 2006. He completed his BSc in Computer Science with Common Law Award from University of Cambridge, USA. He is a professional member of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. His current research interests include machine learning, blockchain technology, and management information system. He has published more than 30 papers in international journals and conferences. He works as an editor and reviewer for many international conferences as well as journals. I request Dr. K. to deliver keynote address. Please, sir.
Morning. Good morning to audiences in UR. I'm from Greetings from Malaysia. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I can share my slides or not. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'll just share my slides. Give me 1 second. Yeah? Morning, good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Alan. Greetings from UCSI University, Malaysia. I would like to thank the organizer and all who actually invited me for to express my appreciation to Principal Dr. Lakta and the management for this whole conference. And I also been told that there are more than 200 papers being submitted. This is the first time I'm seeing that so many papers are being submitted for one conference, and well done to all the organizers. I just want to share, I've been given a title to share the role of university, the job opportunities and additional skills that's required for science and technology students. Just a quick profile. I'm actually the director for under the ICCST University under the Academic Management Office, where I am overseeing all the activities in terms of the management, the QAs, in terms of the commercialization and research, and even the placement to the students at UCSI universities. So these are the roles that I'm having at UCSI. I want to share some of my experiences and my feedback on how does the students obtain the job skill that is needed in order for them to move when they've graduated from the institutions. As an overview, UCSI University is situated in the heart of KL, Kuala Lumpur, and we have 3 campuses. We have Kuala Lumpur, we have Kuching, we have Spring Hill. We have different disciplines from engineering, from applied science, even from medical. So if you do come to Malaysia, please drop by so that I can bring you for a tour. And UCSI University in the rankings. So we have QS ranking, and the latest that we have is UCSI currently is placed at number 72 at the QS Asia University ranking for 2023. So our ranking are moving up, and there's a reason why I want to share the importance of a university to have a ranking that will actually impact on the students' employability and the skill set they need to acquire for them to have the jobs that actually they wish for. According to articles, okay, there is a quote saying that we know how to build things. It is a non-engineer part that's the challenge. How we train people to be leaders and to deal with cultures that don't speak the same language or that different value system. How do we teach students, engineers to deal with issues like anthropology, sociology, language, and conflict? In summary, the points that I would like to share here is that my area is in computer science, major in mathematics, but now I move of dedicated your engineers, mostly are technicals. So technicals, we talk technicals is quite easy because we have a standardized terms. But when we deal with human, engineers need to have additional competency to have another skill set for us to interact human with human rather than a technical. So the challenge is that when a students acquire a competency in the technical areas of expertise, when they move into the workforces, that will totally change the perspective of a student's skill set. They have to be from a technical competency, move into a human competency. So if I would be asked, what are the skill set that a student need to have when they actually graduated, move into workforce for engineering and science and technology, I would say that the human competency is very important, right? And the next is, these are the skill set to me that is very crucial for science and technology students, for them to be in or fit into the culture of workforces upon graduations. The first is that they have to learn languages and also the cultural skills. The topic actually talk about when they move into foreign countries. So if let's say a employee, they obtain a job not in their own country but elsewhere, the cultural skills has to be very competent so that they can fit into the existing culture of the country. The teamwork and group dynamics is very important. Beside knowing the technical expertise, right? Now a lot of us, with the pandemic, a lot of us, especially the students, they are more into entrepreneurial mindset. They provided services, they have tuitions, they have tutoring, they have sell online products or services. So in a way or another, our students who are from engineers, they might not only need to be competent in the technical skills, but also to be able to have a business sense knowledge skill set. So this is very crucial for engineer students, and ability to have an international variation. Focus has to be not to be in depth for every knowledge, but the challenge is for students to know every aspect in everything, at least at the preliminary surfaces. It's very important because when a employee of a potential graduate communicate with another colleagues, the depth of the knowledge may not only include the ability to talk in the various variations of different aspects also. So this is very crucial to ensure that the communication are visible and also trust. These are the 4 skill set that students or graduates need to have in order to attain or to find a job that is suited for them. I would just like to share quick case studies of how does UCSI University ensure our students, regardless from engineer or from social sciences, even from medical, they adapt, okay, and upon graduation, they manage to find or secure a job which they want. 4 pillars that we have under UCSI University, we have a thing what we call it a co-op placement. Co-op placement in what we call it as an internship. Okay. But co-op placement, we have co-op placement as early as year 1. For example, students who study undergraduate courses for 3 years, year 1, year 2, year 3, they have already been into co-op placement or internship year 1, year 2, and year 3. So the exposure of industry relevancy and the communication with their colleagues for future employers is already in place. So we have 1 pillar which is called the co-op placement. The second we have which we call it as a transdisciplinary courses. And engineer courses programs might have elements of business elements in it. It can be IT, it can be social sciences, it can be entrepreneurship. So upon graduation, students who are graduated as engineers, they will have competency from different kind of spec from the business engineers and also. So this is the multifaceted strength that we actually embed in our students upon graduation. The third pillars we have is called the graduate employability. Graduate employability is where students, even before they've graduated, they've already been offered a placement. Yeah, and I will show you in the next slide that our survey from the Ministry of Higher Education show that UCSI University has 100% of graduate employability, which means upon graduation, they are guaranteed to have a placement or job placement for the future employers. And the fourth, we have a center called PIES. Okay, that's where we have industry relevancy, we have consultancy, we have collaboration with industry, where students are actively involved in each of the project. So they are being linked to any of the industry relevancy and also the industry connection. Yeah, so these are the four pillars that we have at our UCSI universities. And for example, this is a core placement. I have just visited some of the company who have the students have done the internship. The middle part is actually the diploma, and he's in year 1. And the employers are very happy. In fact, they say that if they would like to take him as an internship for year 2, year 3, and if it's a continuity, they would like to appoint him as a full-time employee as a programmer then. Yeah, and on the next slide is undergraduate year 3 and year 2. All of these students, in fact, their employers, when I visited them, they have actually indicated that they'll be giving them an offer letter already, even they have graduated. So the skill set they have not only into the classroom, but the need to have the industrial relevancy is very important. So this is what we call it as a core placement. And this is the example, yeah, of a workplace, in the actual workplace of a company, which the students are at during the internship. So it's a very vibrant, it's a very freestyle, and the students love it very much. Yeah. So these are the companies that we have selected. The students will have a chance to be more involved in the working career. The survey we have done in 2020, the Higher Education Ministry in Malaysia have already stated that UCSI University has 100% of graduate employability score, which means every student who graduated, they are being offered a placement by the future employers. Yeah, and I just got a message 2 days ago from a student called Wan Yi. Yeah, she just messaged me. She's a third-year student from business information. We offer a job even before she has been graduated and obtained the result for her final semester. So this is a very good news, yeah, at university. And we have a lot of industry collaboration. For example, with Alibaba, with AWS and industry to secure grants from industry grant, from research grant, even for endowment, so that all the projects students are involved, they will have a chance to strengthen their skill set, not only in technical, but also in relations with their employees and future employees. So these are the things we have called the Praxis Industry and Community Engagement, PIC, what we call it at UCSI University. All right, this is some of the activities that we have done. Okay, and overall we have a Praxis, we have a industrial engagement, we have a community engagement. Right. So in overall, I just want to share that for the students to obtain a skill set so that the employability is chances are high, not only that the students need to have technical competency, but that the human factors are very important to ensure that the continuity and the success of the student situation to be in at the company. Yeah, thank you very much. That's my presentation.
Thank you, sir, for your words. I kindly request the dignitaries to felicitate our guests with a short and memorable. I kindly request the dignitaries to occupy their rooms. I kindly request our CEO to felicitate our guests with a shawl and a medal. I request all the dignitaries to join for the release of conference proceedings. I kindly request our principal, Dr. Pankaj, sir, to deliver the special address. Please, sir.
Most respected and esteemed Chairman and CEO of Sai Institute, Sri Sai Prakash Veermuthu, Chief Guest of today's inaugural ceremony of IEEE technically sponsored International Conference on Computational Science and Technology, ICCST 2022, Sri Sambat Kumar Veeraraman, our distinguished alumni, 2022 Global President-elect IEEE Kapan HKN, esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Tata Sudhakar, Scientist G. Head, NIOT Chennai, Professor Dr. K. Kru, Director Institute of Computer Science and Digital UCSI University, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The guest of honor, Dr. R. Sundar, Scientist D from NIOT. Organizing chair of this wonderful conference, Dr. B. Lala, HOD Computer Science and Engineering and Dean Skill Development. Dean Academics Professor Dr. J. Raja, Dean Innovation Professor Dr. Reddy Robin, Head of the departments, delegates from various institutions, faculty members, dedicated organizing team of this wonderful conference, my dear friends. Good morning. It's a really great honor and privilege for me to associate with the Department of Science and Engineering for this very important, prominent, IEEE sponsored 2022 First International Conference on Computational Science and Technology, ICCST 2022 at Sai Engineering College. It provides a common platform for the scientists, faculty members, technocrats, students, and other members, stakeholders of science and technology innovation to share their views and findings and to provide a benchmarking solutions for the complex problems. I hope and expect you'll enjoy the 2-day session of IEEE International Conference at Sai Institution's campus, and it will be a milestone of Sai Engineering College and especially Department of Computer Science and Engineering. The outcome and deliberations will certainly open a new benchmark and will provide a higher benchmarking solutions. As a chairman of IEEE Madras section and extra member of IEEE India Council, I am able to see the quality content available in the proceedings and the organizational capability of our team. It's really a great efforts taken by the organizing team. I congratulate the dedicated efforts taken by the entire organizing team of the Colombo conference under the leadership of Professor Dr. P. Lada and faculty team and student fraternity. And it's a vision of our chairman and CEO to create a benchmarking achievements in professional societies like IEEE. Yes, we are on par with the global standards. We are competing globally in all the top level branding activities of IEEE. So, coming Saturday, I have been invited to meet Dr. David Gogole, who is the Vice President of IEEE headquarters, because of the specific contributions made by our students at Sai Ram Group of Institutions. So we need to congratulate each and every one of you, because we are the highest number of members in the global level. We are the highest number of having a highest number of societies at Sai Ram Group of Institutions. These two important factors and the recent IEEE extreme competitions conducted by IEEE global headquarters. We are the number one in the highest number of teams participated in the IEEE extreme competition. It is a reward or recognition given by IEEE headquarters. And again, during the participation of 24-hour competition, the energy dedication shown by all the team members of Sai Ram institutions, the teams from Sai Ram Engineering College, Sai Ram Institute of Technology, Sai Ram Bengaluru was excellent. It is well appreciated by the officials of top officials and board of directors of IEEE headquarters. Directly, they communicated with us, and the credit goes to all the members of IEEE here, student members, research scholars, faculty team of IEEE, of course, the Sai Ram Engineering College. So at this, we are sure to our chairman and CEO will bring out a benchmarking quality initiatives out of IEEE, and it will be a very good exposure to students community for having international connectivity. So with this few words, I congratulate the entire team. I thank the organizers for giving me a great opportunity to participate in this August gathering. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I request our beloved CEO, Sri Sai Prakash Tripurti, Sai Ram Institutions, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Very good morning. Our long-term association, Tata Worker sir. Always I used to have an affinity towards his name, the brand Tata that he carries with his name throughout the country, which is something phenomenal, sir. So thanks for joining and have a long-term association. I'm professor from Malaysian University, faculty members, Dean Skill Development, the HOD, Dean Innovation, Dean Academics, Principal, dear students, final year students are there. How many of you have placed? Most important. How many of you are final year students? So not placed students in final year? Anyway, computer science. So that's what the point is. Even if you think if you don't want to, things will be happening. Artificial intelligence, we cannot move away from that. Machine learning, everything will be happening. Most important thing, common sense. We have to create that. Most important thing, so making understanding things, deep learning. We have to get deep understanding in things. What will happen if we are getting deep understanding in things? Understanding things in a better way, making it in a fortunate, making it in the right sense. What will happen? We gain knowledge. Obviously, that's an education. By gaining knowledge, today, even if you don't have a knowledge and other things, access to information is plenty. 10 years before, just 15 years before, when we were school students, myself and discussing last week, Saturday, we had a late night discussion. So when we want to have a Gmail ID, we cannot have a mail ID as you have today. You have an official ID, unofficial ID, personal ID, on that day, if you want to have a Gmail ID, you have to get an invite from a person. How many of you are aware about this? Believe me, students is a point of view. So things have changed for you, and the opportunity is tremendous. First, you have to believe in it. You have to understand it. It is there, the opportunity is always there. We can use it when we want. How many of you are using UPI? UPI, payment gateway. How many of you know how it is established, how it is working? You are a computer science student, final year, got placed. You are a consumer or creator, which has to be decided. Who has to decide? I am a consumer, I am a creator. Who has to decide? Who has to decide that? நீங்க டிசைட் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல உங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் டிசைட் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல ஃபேக்கல்டி டிசைட் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட் டிசைட் பண்ணணுமா? who has to decide that? So that's அதுல ஏதோ டவுட் இல்ல, அங்க இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கிறீங்களா? That's very difficult and it is impossible. So third year students are here. Third year. So this year solve பண்ணிட்டு இந்த வருஷம் வாட் என்ன தான் சைலண்டா இருந்தா ஏதாவது ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஏதாவது டிசைட் பண்ணிருக்கோமா, whether we are moving forward, whether it is happening, இன்ஸ்பயர் தானா என்ன பண்ணலாம்? So what you are going to do, have you decided? சார் இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஓவரா தெரியுது. ஏதோ வந்தோமா இருந்தோமா, ஏதோ பிசிஎஸ்ஓ சிபிஎஸ்ஓ வேலை கிடைச்சிருவா, அதோட எங்களை எழுதிக்க விடுங்க. Don't make us, don't push us. How many of you think that you cannot progress? It's not possible by us. Everywhere, always there is an objection. There is an it's not easy. Life is not easy. At the same time, life is not too difficult. Now, how many of you have seen Google I/O? Computer science students. எத்தனை பேர் Google I/O பாருங்க? இந்த வருஷம் 22 இல்ல, நான் கேக்குறது 20, 19, 18, 14, 15. How many of you have seen Google I/O? Please raise your hand. ரெண்டு பேர் கை தூக்குறீங்க. தூக்குறதுனா நல்லா தூக்குறா, பின்னாடி இருக்க ஏதாவது கொஞ்சம் யோசிங்க. பாத்துக்கியா? 2021 பார்த்தது, 2022 மேல நடந்தது. அதுவும் பார்த்தாச்சு. வெரி குட். வேற அதுக்கே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இல்லை நம்ம. See, we can create an interest if you have an interest. அது எப்படி சார்? How do you create an interest which I have an interest? We can multiply it. It can be multifold. Only if you have the passion. Only if you have a thought. How many of you have access to YouTube? So one thing is very clear. Everyone is having access to it. Everyone can see Google I/O, which is free of cost. அதே paid advertisement நான் வரும். எத்தனை பேர் வந்து பாரிஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சிங்கிள் வந்து என்னது ரஞ்சிதம்? How many of you have seen that? How many of you have seen that? நான் பார்த்துட்டேன். மற்றவங்க யார் யார் பார்த்துட்டீங்க? பார்க்கலையா? அதையும் பார்க்கலையா? என்ன வாழ்க்கை வாழ்க்கை? இதுவும் பார்க்கல, அதுவும் பார்க்கல. What there you are leading to? What is your purpose? India Pakistan match. பாத்தீங்களா? Final over வந்து see, we are not restricting you to only certain things. You should know what is happening around you, and that's what deep understanding of things. Only if you are exploring, you will get knowledge. What is shared with you now, knowledge. A faculty can be a facilitator for you. And for today's technology, that's what to know what is happening today, it's humanly impossible. Even Sundar will not know. Sudhakar sir சொல்றாங்க. Sundar பிச்சை. But machine learning like yesterday they were Google I/O வந்து machine learning how the route maps are there. flood alert, earthquake, crash test, what or all they are talking, it's unimaginable. But it is possible. It has been achieved. It's all because of deep learning, deep understanding. Understanding of learning of COVID after 3 years. And the semester online this semester online it might be better. What is the option available for us? Online you cannot predict. It may not. So there are a lot of things which you can. For that you have to step in. I need to wear your family Aadhaar card, your family ration card. How many of you are aware about that ration card has been completely digitalized? How many of you have access to it? OTP, about OTP, amount OTP, bank. This is also the cyber security. It is very important. There are a lot of problems which is occurring. 600% there is an increase in cyber security. You have to know what is bad, only then you can restrict that. Without knowing that, how can you restrict that? So this today conference will be giving a lot of insight. I'm happy that 250 papers have been published. It's a phenomenal achievement by department to making that algorithm and verifying that not an easy job. What you are going to learn out of it, what you are going to pick out of it, how you are going to make it better. That's what we are eagerly making. Make it very clear that if you decide to do, no one can stop you. Whether it is good or bad, if you decide to do, no one can stop you. Even God can't stop you. If you decide not to do, no one can help you. Even God can't help you. So make the decision, do the right thing. We should also try.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Dr. Tata Sudhakar, Scientist G, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, has 39 years experience in oceanographic disciplines. He has received National Geoscience Award from the Ministry of Mines, Government of India, in the category of disaster management for the contributions in establishment of Indian tsunami warning systems in 2012, Certificate of Merit from Ministry of Earth Science, Government of India in 2013, and IET Toshniwal Award in 2017. He has contributed to many research programs both at national and international levels, like Commonwealth Science Council Program for Caribbean Islands, 5th Indian Expedition to Antarctica, National Data Bio Program, and establishment of calibration and validation for ISRO OceanSat satellites. He has filed 12 patents, 6 technology transfers to industry, and has more than 50 publications in international and national journals. Presently, he is heading Ocean Electronics and Ocean Observation at NIOT for development of new ocean observation technologies and in the process of establishing incubation center at NIOT. I kindly request Dr. Tata Sudhakar to deliver the special address. Please, sir.
Good morning, all. Thanks for inviting me. This is, I think, one good thing that happened. Otherwise, some of the people who spoken before, it was not even possible before. So, Mr. Sampath Kumar and Dr. Kalyan, and more generally, I think you are one of the best because I found this. Your CEO is Pakaka, and that Lata and that principal of Kumaran. Thank you for inviting me. Most of the points which I thought was counter talk, I think your CEO is already. So while trying to talk something of background with I coming from ocean technology. It's a core engineering feature, and we develop a lot of good technology. The biggest project what we have today is actually sending a 3 people up to 6,000 meters. We call it Samudrayan. It's almost equal to sending somebody to space. They call it Gaganyaan, we call it Samudrayan. it's very close to you. Some of you have already come and seen the facilities there. You cannot actually, you can come and Thursday and Friday, I think we have an open house. You can come and see the facilities. I thought every engineering has a phase in, because I'm 39 years, I'm actually retiring next year. So I've seen which of the engineering actually has a preference in early decades. Today, I think is most exciting is computer science. Honestly, I'm a core electronic engineer. I always thought every electronic engineer can do computer science. But today, computer science has actually gone beyond. Some of the things which is capable of doing with scarce, especially the artificial intelligence. The things which you can do really you lose your actually present. People can track you what you are doing. I remember sometime back, I was logging into my income tax returns and then from 2011 onwards, all my credit card transactions are traceable. It's scary actually to see. And Google actually tracks your mobile phone and it will tell you every week how many kilometers you run, which are your preferences. This is what legally can be done. Just imagine what can be done illegally. There's so many things. So technology actually is very good to giving you a lot of facilities, and equally it is giving you a little bit of uncomfort zones. So then how to come out of this? Probably we need to slowly design systems where our privacy is actually not compromised. Because we are end of the day, we are human beings, we like to have our own space. So that actually we should be able to how to secure that part. And then interesting areas, your CEO has already covered, excellent silicon actually. I think so one of the things actually we going to see is more of a security part. Cyber security, cyber security, banks, security to many levels. But that part is going to be, I think, is going to be huge business, and then most of the computers professionals going to have a big role in that. And of course, the data sciences. Data sciences are still today, people call anyone. People call it data is a new oil. I know most of you are young, I don't know how much you study the economics part. Today, half of the world works on oil economy. If you have oil like Saudi or somewhere, you can actually just enjoy your life. Data is going to be future because last 20 years, I think all of us have started using computers and can be generated so much data. And then now we are in a position to use that data to actually make our life more fine-tuning. Of course, same examples I given, the other side also is there. But data science is going to be very important. And that is going to be future for next 30 years maybe. God knows what will happen after that. Because the tools which have come up very good. I remember when I was actually started doing neural networks, I was writing the codes. And then I don't know how many of you really think of the writing of code in C because of the Python and R stuff. I myself actually learned Python only to write a code for the neural network part, machine learning, you call it. But the base is the neural network. So now the R computers are suggesting you should learn R, but I'm not able to find time to sit on that copy after my retirement. So the tools what you have to do this data processing is tremendous. I remember when the COVID was peak, we were actually sitting at home. So we were actually to have a weekly meeting with all our experts. We found our procurement processes being slower and slower. So luckily last 10 years we implemented office automation and we know finally what we spend actually goes through the one process. So I just download the data and I wrote codes and I found out what next from that. So in a small world, because NIOT is not really big to say it did some this actually we can use this data for then we can see the patterns of people like one of my colleagues started actually report the data and then analyzing how many people are not really coming to the office times. Because some people have a habit of coming at 9:30, some people come at 9 o'clock. Flexible office. People are not very restricted. Everybody should come at 9. And so this behavior patterns we wanted to study. So this actually the data what we have is fantastic and then it can be used for many different places. This is, of course, all of us use for the this data for checking the food patterns, for what type of food will be eating. Because if you order only pizzas, you don't like only pizzas, you like only pizzas, the other part is there. So all these behavior patterns are beautifully analyzed to be used for more productive way for doing a more business part, and of course the other part also. And the second thing I think I thought the economics part is India as a country, we are moving too fast into the digital payments. I think that is the one area which actually is a lot of potential to do it. Because after the COVID, all of us started using the Google Pay, PayPal, blah, everything. Previously, we used to use only credit card, not more than that. Now, in GDP, 40% of the transactions are done digital. That's really, really huge. Because we are about 3.5 trillion economy, and 40% is digital transactions, actually a lot of money. So, and because that much money is being transacted to so many people, so then everybody will be using a different platforms, and everybody will be using it, needs different type of security. So all this actually gives a lot of great opportunities to everybody to have a different area to work. I'm a science guy, so I will talk a bit of, actually I like when your CEO showed me morning that idea, it's a beautiful idea. First year you start idea and then fourth year you implement it. I think that's a very good to move with passion. Normally whenever I come to these type of places, I have one or two topics actually to tell that why people should do right at first and why you should do education. Because when I see some of the people who join our organization, they are actually having a difficulty to speak and difficulty writing in the reports. Because then actually you have to train from what they have done that level. So this gives opportunity to this type of symposium, actually gives all of you opportunity to talk in front of others. That's actually very important, because once all of you, after completing the 4th year, will be joining some organizations where you hardly have a time to teach, because today all software companies, nobody is actually thinking of spending time on you to teach. They just wanted to give you basic knowledge of the platform, and then they will start expecting you to deliver it. Because the world is very fast. So everybody is actually expecting you to deliver as soon as you complete this education and come to the business. I see my daughter who is working from home, and then I have pressures what she has. I used to wonder when, because that pressures I did not have trying to go to office to certain level at all. I had a beautiful software of growing in the government organization. But I think you people are joining a very competitive world. So you need to be ready for that world. So these are the some of the I think things you should learn before you go out of college. So I have seen the event process. 200 papers is really good. I don't know how I was just wondering how you parallel session, because I see a lot of keynotes also there. Keynotes normally all of us will come back to the common with keynotes and so many parallel sessions. So we are actually busy schedule for next week. So all the best to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your guided visions. Now, I request all the department faculties and the delegates from outside colleges to join for the group photo session. Event coordinators of today's session are requested to report to the venue immediately. I repeat, student coordinators of today's session are requested to report to the venue immediately.
மேடம் தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது மேடம் மேல போயிருங்க வாங்க நிக்கிறீங்க
All the participants were request of